Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and what we have coming up for you is live coverage of this Ligue 1 match. It's Nîmes facing Saint-Étienne.
I'm excited, Derek, really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Le numéro 29, Sofiane à la couche. Le numéro 23, Anthony Briançon. Le numéro 26, Florian Miguel. Le numéro 12, Lamine Famba. Le numéro 20, Renaud Ripard. Et enfin le numéro 10.
And a look at the starting 11 for Nîmes. Fairly conventional 4-5-1 setup.
Yeah, that back four will be protected throughout the game with the 5 midfield players in front of them. Really important that they do support that lone striker when they do have the ball.
Well, this is the team that Saint-Étienne will go with. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
Allez, je vous souhaite à toutes et à tous un bon match.
And the match is underway. An important interception. This is looking threatening. Not that. Camara. Hamuma. Real danger. Buanga. The cross is on. What can he do from here? Camara. Buanga. It might be on for them, and using his strength to shield the ball. Arnaud Nordin. Camara. Cisse. Camara. Cisse. And given away. Lamine Famba. Moussa Kone. Kubas with it. Famba. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? And now waiting to pounce. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence. But most of the blame has to be levelled at the goalkeeper. You're coached as a youngster to always protect your near post, and he just didn't do that and paid the price.
The opening goal of the game then. Harold Mukudi. Kamara. Hamuma. Well, that's the kind of player you want from your defender. Fomba. Arakush with it. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Fomba. Fruitful looking attack. And the cross is very much on. Eliasson. It is a decent looking attack here. Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. Kamara. Mathieu Debuchy. Kamara. Hamuma. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. Big chance to get them on terms. Good technique displayed. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Cisse. Here's Roma Hamuma. In position. Really important tackle. Renaud Ripard. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful, and he's through here. Could be a goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
So 2-0 now. Mathieu Debuchy. Nicely cut out. Good bit of pressing. Kamara. Beautifully disguised ball. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. And because he's on his own, he collects himself and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
But pour la Saint-Étienne. Le numéro 21, Romain Amouma.
Zinedine Ferhat. Birger Solberg Melling. Miguel. On the ball, Briançon.
Ne quittez pas le stade sans faire un détour par la boutique. Toutes sortes
Sofiane
de
à la
attendent.
couche.
N'hésitez pas.
Hamouma. Promising attack, this. Well, visionary passing. And an astute piece of defending. Hamouma. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Hamouma. Camara. It looks promising. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay, and I enjoy this passage of play. It's lovely to watch. Superb passing, and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, as the game is restarted, we're left to reflect on 4 goals. 2-2.
Le numéro 21, Romain Amouma.
Birger Solberg Melling. Renaud Ripard. Zinedine Ferhat. Ripard. Well, not hard to read that pass. Trauco. An incisive pass. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match.
Le numéro 20, Denis Bouanga.
Andrés Cubas. On the ball, Briançon. Florian Miguel. It's with Melling. Ripard. Zinedine Ferhat. Birger Solberg Melling. They do pass the ball with authority. It's with Melling. Ripard. Kubas with it. Florian Miguel. Andres Kubas. Lamine Fomba. Arakush with it. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Andres Kubas. Ripard. And that pass could be troublesome. A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
Over it comes. Andres Kubas. And there the attack ends for now. Musa Kone. It's opening up for them. This looks promising. Well, possibilities in the centre. In position. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Eliasson. Kubas with it. Sofiane Alakush. Alakush with it. Andres Kubas. Ripard. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Far from a good pass. Hamouma. They really look after the ball when they have it. Useful looking ball. Will he find the net? Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Andres Kubas. It might be on for them. This could be the equaliser. And he struck the post. Buanga. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Hamouma. Well, potential danger. Hamouma. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Eliasson. Lamine Fomba. Fomba. Andres Kubas. Miguel. Kubas with it. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Lamine Fomba. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, as we see again here, this really is patient, accurate, incisive passing at its best. And he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Camara. Nordin. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Bouanga. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Camara. Might be able to set up the chance. That's part of his game, holding the ball up and waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. Eliasson. Fomba. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Andres Cubas. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Can they get in behind them? Lamine Fomba. Renaud Ripard. Briançon. And Ferhat on the ball. Fomba. Eliasson. Lamine Fomba. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. This attack looks highly promising. Mukudi. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Hamouma. And snuffing out the danger. Couldn't keep it. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Sofiane Alakouch. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Moussa Kone. And a goal kick is the outcome. Nordin. Hamouma. Camara. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. At times they make passing look easy. Here's Roma Hamouma. Real chance. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here's the replay, and in many ways it doesn't do it justice how patient they were in the build-up. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish.
Well, how about this? 4-3.
Le numéro 20.
There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Renaud Ripard. Florian Miguel. Possession lost, intercepted. Hamouma. It's with Mukudi. Hamouma. Well, he's given us away. Zinedine Ferhat. And fed forwards. And Ferhat on the ball. What can he do from here? Crossing possibilities. Andres Cubas. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Wow, how good has he been? He's contributed so much to this game. His drive, his hunger, his desire, not to mention his skill and performance level. Pity the rest of the team haven't shown up today. It's a one-man show, Derek.
Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? And now waiting to pounce. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Camara. A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. An incisive pass. Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see? Lamine Fomba. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
Here's Roma Hamouma. Real chance. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Hamouma. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Well, strong play here. Arnaud Nordin. using his physical strength to shield it. In position here to protect the ball. And an astute piece of defending. And given away. Camara. Hamuma. And the pass could do damage. They might regret that miss. They ought to be 2 up.
Well, they've done so much work to get 1 goal ahead. 2 goals ahead was there on a plate, and he's fluffed his lines.
There to win it back. Lamine Fomba. Andres Cubas. The delivery. Moussa Kone, dangerous looking attack. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Eliasson has the strength to hang on to it. Hamuma. Buanga. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Camara. Arnaud Nordin. Well, he likes to run at them. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Careless in possession. Moussa Kone. Andres Cubas. Renaud Ripard. Cubas with it. An attack full of promise. Doing well to keep possession. Will they get themselves level here? Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Changement pour l'AS Saint-Étienne. Sort du terrain.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
À sa place, le numéro 10, Wabi Kazri.
Take it away. Real danger. Can they get in behind them? Must be! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generating a lot of power, and the keeper just can't react in time, look.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it?
Le numéro 10, Wabi Kazri.
Well, great read there to intercept. Sofiane Alakouche. Briançon. Kubas with it. And scope for them to produce something exciting. It ought to be the goalkeeper's ball. Renaud Ripard. Briançon. Lamine Fomba. And space for the cross. Andrés Kubas. Ripard. Briançon. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Florian Miguel. That's a very impressive piece of defending.
Well, look at that, Saint-Étienne enjoying the bulk of possession here. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Sofiane Alakouche. Kubas with it. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, there to intercept. Possession one. Half an hour remaining then. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. A chance to whip it in. It might be on for them. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Wabi Kazri. Can he take the chance? In it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
But pour Saint-Étienne, le numéro 10, Wabi Kazri.
And using his strength to shield the ball. Lamine Fomba. Briançon. Well, he likes to run at them. Read it well. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Time for a change then. Has the strength to hang on to it. Crucial interception amid impending danger. Delightful pass. And they could do damage. Still a chance. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Well, here's the replay, and it's exactly what they tell you as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hopefully your teammate gets the rebound. That's exactly what happens. Good goal.
But pour Nîmes, le numéro 20, Renaud Ripard.
Miguel Trauco. Buanga. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them.
Well, the fans are not happy, and who would blame them? Shocking performance so far. Let their standards slip, I'm afraid. All parts of their game are off today.
Individual brilliance. It needs an accurate cross. And they have possession again. In position here to protect the ball. Lamine Fomba. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Not that. Jesse Moula. Harold Mukudi. Debuchy with it. Mukudi. And now back with the keeper. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Nîmes Olympique sort du terrain.
Substitution time it is here.
Lamine Fomba. Son remplaçant, le numéro 8, Lucado.
Birger Solberg Melling. Crossing possibilities. Zinedine Ferhat. Pulls it back. Moussa Kone. Shielding the ball superbly. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And intercepting it. Moussa Kone. Now Eto'o. Ripard. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Birger Solberg Melling. He's protecting it effectively. Florian Miguel. Briançon. Kubas with it. Andres Kubas. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Into the advanced position. He's in here. Pivotal moment defensively. Surely. Oh, and it goes. Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay, Derek, and the defensive coach will be all over this one. Shocking defending. There's so much time for the strikers. That can't be right.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Birger Solberg-Melling. Florian Miguel. On the ball, Briançon. Sofiane Alakouch. It's opening up for them. Kubas with it. Florian Miguel. Birger Solberg-Melling. Ripard. Looks promising, this. A routine save. Really effective shielding under pressure. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Real chance. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
But pour la Saint-Étienne, le numéro 10, Wabi Kazri.
Briançon. Now Eto'o. Birger Solberg-Melling. Eliasson. Zinedine Ferhat. Sofiane Alakouch. Running with the ball confidently. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. A chance to whip it in. Oh, surely. And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Doing well to keep possession. Not a great pass. Eto'o. And Ferhat on the ball. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And breaking at pace with menace. And fed forwards. Mathieu Debuchy. And it's with Khazri. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Bouanga. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Andres Kubas. And Ferhat on the ball. Kubas with it. Zinedine Ferhat. Great pressure to win the ball back. Moussa Kone. Now Eto'o. And he did what he had to do defensively. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Can they get in behind them? Well, he really read that brilliantly. And a throw-in forthcoming. And teammates to play it to. And taking it away. Birger Solberg Melling. Wabi Kazri. Promising attack this. It might be. Can they convert? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, Derek, and defenders must defend. They had plenty of time and opportunity to clear this ball, and they've really messed up here.
Nolan Roux. Roux, under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. And now Roux. That strong play here on the shielding front. Moussa Kone. Shielding the ball superbly. Kone. Can he finish? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Might be dangerous. The cut back. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, Derek, take another look at this now. There's nothing much really the keeper can do. It was good play to get in that position. He's not going to miss from there.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. So they restart the game, and only one team in it. Briançon. Now Eto'o. Anakush with it. Luka Eto'o. It's with Melling. Moussa Kone. Yusuf with it. Have they given him too much space? Wabi Kazri. Yusuf with it. And he takes it away. Birger Solberg Melling. Ripard. And winning it back. Yusuf. There's a slide rule pass. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. But I have to say after that, the keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. Near post, left exposed, and he's punished.
But pour la Saint-Étienne.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat. Lee, your thoughts?
Yeah, and it was the nature of the performance more than anything. They just never got out of second gear and were dominated all over the park. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
Wabi Kazri. Can he take the chance? In it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. And they could do damage. Still a chance. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error. Surely. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Real chance. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now. Might be dangerous. The cut back. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal!